Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Tabletop Baseball Digest, Game 3 of my APBA 2024 World Series prediction. Today it's going to be Stone versus Rodon. And that's what we're doing. Now, I've been calling a guy in center field for the Dodgers, Pages, and his name is Pages. Yeah, I guess it's a Spanish pronunciation. I was not aware of that. So anyway, I had to make that correction. I watched these two teams go at it over the weekend. So let's get Game 3 started. The Yankees are up 2-0. I believe. Let's double check. Yankees won 4-3 and 10-5, I believe. Okay, so it's going to be Mookie Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, Smith, Hernandez, Hayward, Lux, Rojas, and Pages. Now, I printed these cards out using Steve's card maker, and it's very, very easy to do. I've got a video on it somewhere. And also, all he does is it's free and just make a contribution. You know, periodically I make $10, $20 contribution as I go. And for the Yankees, the lineup is going to be Volpe, Soto, and Judge, although I'm aware that Soto is out right now. This is a prediction, so I expect him to be back. Rizzo, Stanton, and Verdugo, Torres, Gleyber Torres, the second baseman, Wells, and Cabrera. And as I said, the pitcher's going to be Rodon. All right, let's do it. I'm using the classic shaker. Okay, I've been called out for not using a shaker, and every so often I forget. But you must use the obligatory shaker when playing APBA, whether it be the thick plastic shaker or the historically retro cardboard shaker, also in the yellow color. All right, here goes. First batter, and that's going to be a 29. Now, let me see the pitcher. Rodon is a YZ, and the 29 is going to be an X, so that's going to be a ground ball right back to Rodon. And I'll just write G1. That's super easy. Way to do it. Next batter is Ohtani, left-handed hitter. Designated hitter, a 15. That's line base hit center field. Oh, boy. And now Ohtani takes his lead, and looking over is Rodon. Freeman at the plate. He's a left-handed batter, and here's the pitch. He swings. There goes Ohtani, the throw down from Wells, and he is safe. It's automatic with APBA, not unlike Fall Classic Baseball. If you play that, I don't know if you do, or if you know that, I'm not sure if you do. So Freeman, another lefty, facing Rodon. Rodon is I don't print out those pitcher cards anymore. Rodon is a B and Stone is a B. There's no, Rodon is a BYZ, where Stone is straight up B. Here's a pitch, and that's a 12. That's normally a double play, and it still may be with a runner at second base. So let's look. I don't play APBA all the time like I used to. I used to have a lot of these memorized. And I think even though I did have them memorized, I still checked. It's a line drive put out to the second baseman, Torres, who Torres is a 7. That's his defensive position, 7. So he's going to be just a line drive. If it were an 8 pitcher, it would be a double play to the shortstop. So it's going to be an L4, 2 outs now. And up comes Will Smith. He's the cleanup hitter, catcher for the Dodgers. This is Game 3. The Yankees lead 2-zip. And that's a 43, and that'll be tap right back. Oh, I'm running on second. That'll be tap right. No, this one goes to the first baseman. It's going to go 3-1. And that retires the side. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. And here come the Yankees. We're at Yankee Stadium. First 2 games were at Dodger Stadium. 3 games will be at Yankee Stadium. And if it goes 7, the last 2 games will be at Dodger Stadium. Here's Volpe. Anthony Volpe's having a great season, batting 280. And that's a 55. And an 8 against a B pitcher is going to be a tapper right back where it came from. And it's going to go 1-3 for the first out. Next is Juan Soto, who's out with a forearm discomfort, strain, whatever that is. Who knows what that means. 42, and that's ball 4. So Soto manages a walk, shows off his good eye. And here's Aaron Judge the Beast, headed towards another 60 home run season. I got his card right here, and you can see it. It's got a 1 at 66 and 11, a 5, 5, 6. And he is definitely a beast. He's a 3 in the outfield. He's fast. And here's the pitch. A 61 is going to be a hard hit ball right at the shortstop. To second for 1, back to first. 6, 4, 3, double play. No runs, no hits, a walk, but he was wiped out with the double play. We go to top of the second. And it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez, who's lately been hurting the Yankees. Here's the pitch. 61, struck him out. Good pitch by Rodon. Next up is Jason Hayward, left-hander. And that's a 41, which will be bounced to short, charged by Volpe, over to first in time. And here's Lux. Gavin Lux, the second baseman. I put him down as an 8. Not sure if that's correct. 23. And that is a 12. The Yankees are a B, and that is going to be grounded to the first baseman. Rizzo, who takes it himself, 3 up, 3 down. Easy inning. APBA plays super, super fast, especially once you get into the flow and you memorize a lot of the results. Here's Anthony Rizzo, a left-handed batter. He's a 4 at first base. I think he was a 4, but then I turned them. Actually, on this card, he was a 4, but then I started thinking about it, and I turned them into a 3. Yankees are a 2-fielding column anyway. Here's the pitch. 21, and that's lifted to left field. For the first out, under it is Hernandez. Next up is Stanton. So I got lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty in the Yankees lineup. And a 65 will be popped up foul territory. That's going to be to the catcher. There's no W's on that, not on these pitchers, and there's no W on with the bases empty anyway, so it's fouled out. Catcher reaches near the stands and makes a nice catch. Good catch by Will Smith. And here's Verdugo. Alex Verdugo, another lefty hitter, is doing well with the Yankees. And a 66, that's a deep drive to right. Going back to the track is Hayward, and that's gone. Into the third row, home run, the Yankees lead it. Yankees lead it 1-0. That's one of them. She is the guard dog, the dachshund, while my Doberman is just sleeping, chilling out. Here's Gleyber Torres. Fast. I mean, 7. And that may be generous, but, I mean, they do have a great record, so I couldn't, 56, and Stone has no Y or Z, so that's going to be just popped up to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. All right, but the Yanks pick up a run on the home run by Alex Verdugo. All right, we're going to go to, not Enrique Hernandez, but Rojas. Let's see if we can find Rojas here. I printed him out. Yeah, there he is. So Rojas is up, then it's Pages on deck. 64 will be a swing and a miss, and he chases the slider down and away. Perfectly orchestrated pitch there. And here is Andy Pages with a 41, which is bounced to short, charged by Volpe, fires to first, and nice stretch by Rizzo, 2 away. And 2 outs. And here's Mookie Betts, who grounded right back to the pitcher in the first inning. A 46 will be tapped right back again to Rodon, and that's 3 up and 3 down. So he is masterful today. All right, bottom of the third, Austin Wells. The pitch from Stone, a 62, is a 38. That'll be a ball. Again, that's a foul ball, so it's 1-1 to count. And a 22, that's going to be tapped right back to the mound. Cabrera now with 1 out. Cabrera bats both. Here's the pitch, and a 53, which will be, that's a possible error on the second baseman. Second baseman, I said, was an 8. And that will be an error, E4. So bobbled by Gavin. Gavin, that's going to cost Gavin an error. Here comes Anthony Volpe. Anthony Volpe has speed, power. He won the Gold Glove as well. So he's got it all. I made him a 10. And that's a 54, which is lifted to right. On the run is Hayward, and Hayward tracks it down for out number 2. Cabrera back to first. Here's Juan Soto. Juan Soto, 1 at 66, 1 at 11, 6 at 33 and 22. He's got walks everywhere, walks a ton. And that's a 46, struck him out. So the Yankees strand 1 on that error. No runs, no hits. We go to the top of the 4th. Ohtani leads off. Here's the pitch from Rodon, and 62-37. That's a foul ball. 0-1 the count again. And a 44 is a drive down the line, and that's a fair ball into the corner. Digging for second is Ohtani, and Ohtani 2 for 2 today. And last game, what did Ohtani do? Ohtani in the last game was 4 for 5. And then Ohtani before that was 1 for, it looks like 1 for 3 in the first game. So he had a crazy set game 2 where he went 4 for 5. And here's Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. 32 will be bounced to second base, and this will move the runner up. 26, runner to third. So Yankees will play back. They will allow that run to score. Just want to prevent the big inning. Here's Will Smith, and a 24 struck him out. Oh, that works out for the Yanks. That's 2-away now, and here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's going to be a 25, a 9 against a B pitcher with a runner on third is a base hit. And digging for second is Hernandez, and he is out. He does pick up the RBI, but he's out at second base on the throw by Verdugo. And the Dodgers have tied it up, 1 run on 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, which score sheet does he use? I use the Replay Baseball score sheet that you can get it on the website. It's one of my favorites. There's other good ones, but this is one of my favorites. All right, Aaron Judge, bottom of the 4th, all tied at 1. The pitch from Stone, and that's going to be a drive in the gap. That's going to split the outfielders, hits off the base of the wall. And Judge into second base. Here's the throw, and no chance. He is in there ahead of the throw and ahead of the tag. And Rizzo now steps to the plate. Rizzo not having a great season. He's struggled the last few seasons, but this season in particular, he's really struggling. Judge takes his lead off second, and Stone takes a look. Here's the pitch to Rizzo. A 36 will be a 33 with a runner on second. And they are at fielding column 1. That's popped up to the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And that's 1 away. Here's Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, the designated hitter. He's got a great card as well. 1 at 66, 1 at 11, 5 at 33, 6 at 22. So he's a beast and a half. Oh, and that's a 63. Strike 3. And he goes down looking. Great pitch by Stone. And here's Verdugo. Verdugo with the solo home run in the second inning. The only Yankee run, and here's the pitch. And a 43 will be bounced to the first baseman, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks leave a man stranded in scoring position. And we go to the top of the 5th inning. Jason Hayward. Yes, sirree. Jason Hayward. He was a bust. He signed a big contract with, who was it? He was big in Atlanta, then he signed a big contract with Chicago. Was pretty much used, periodically. Maybe he was a part-time player. Never really kind of recaptured those great seasons that he had over in with the Braves. And now he's still a quality athlete who can do things for you, but just not a consistent hitting offensive threat Does not have much power at all. All right, so Hayward's up. He leads off, and the pitch from Rodon with a 63. It's close enough to a 63, and that is lifted to left field. Verdugo there squeezes it for out number 1. It's all tied up at 1. Here's Gavin Lux, and a 66. That's going to be a second column drive. Nothing's going to stop that. So he gets into one and drives it. Is anybody going to get to it? No, that is past the diving judge, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Digging around second is Lux into third base ahead of the relay, and that is a 1-out triple for Gavin Lux. And Judge decided to go for it, and it got by him, and it was retrieved by the right fielder Soto, but Gavin gets a triple out of it here with 1 out. Yankees now in the 5th are going to bring the infield in. Miguel Rojas, here's the pitch from Rodon. And that's a 63, a fly ball to center field with a runner at third. Center fielder is a 3, so that's column 1. And if Lux is an F, which I do not believe I made him, and he is an F. I made him an F. I don't know why. He will score. The Dodgers on the sac fly to center field have taken the lead. They lead it by a score of 2-1. 2 outs now, and Andy Pages. Now, the first 2 games, I was calling him Pages, but obviously that's not it. He rips one to left right here. He is a righty, so he does pull one to left, played on a hop by Verdugo, and Pages is on at first. Here's Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts steps in the box. He's struggling as well, not having a super-duper season. Here's the pitch, a 46, and that will be a 29. That may be a that may be a strikeout, a 29, or is that still an X with 1 runner on base? No, it's a Y. It becomes a Y, so that will be a strikeout to end the inning. So 1 run on a couple of hits, and the last couple of innings they've picked up a couple of runs on 4 hits against Rodon. All right, so it's 2-1 Dodgers here in the bottom of the 5th inning with Gleyber Torres leading off against Stone. I don't know his first name. Kevin Stone, is it? 34, and that is a drive to center field. Nobody's going to get there. Oh, and out of nowhere comes Pages with a great catch, an F8. And I thought that was going to drop in for sure, but no, Pages came out of nowhere with a diving catch, and that's going to be a highlight for the rest of the week for sure. Here is Austin Wells. The pitch, a 64, struck him out. Wells way ahead of that curveball. Here's Cabrera with 2 out. Oswaldo Cabrera. LeMahieu's there now, but at the time that I printed these cards out, LeMahieu only had like 3 or 4 games, didn't have a lot of at-bats, and Cabrera had been playing the whole year, so I felt that Cabrera was more representative of the Yankee team. But now LeMahieu may play for the rest of the season. And this is a bouncing ball to second base. Gavin throws over to first. Lux throws over to first, and that retires the side to go to the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 6th inning, the Dodgers lead it 2-1. They trail in the series 2-0. Here's Ohtani, pitch from Rodon. And that is going to be a 24, strike 3. Fastball gets Ohtani. He heads back to the bench. Here's Freddie Freeman. And what is that? A 15, and that's going to be a tapper right back to Rodon, who fields it, throws over to first, and that is 2 down. And here's Will Smith with a 62, and that'll be a 38. That is a ball outside. 1-0 the count. Smith, he's ready to pitch, a 62, and that is ball 2. 2-0 count on Smith. And 62, no, that's going to be ball 4, so he walks. So Smith walks with 2 outs. And next is Teoscar Hernandez, the always dangerous. I made him fast and gave him a 2 in the outfield. I don't know if that's right, but it sounded. Oh, a 33 is going to do double columns. This is going to be trouble. Although Smith, did I make him an S? He is an S. We'll see what happens. 53 is an 11, so that's going to be a wide drive, base hit, runner to third. And there goes Hernandez, a throw down from Wells, and he is safe. So second and third now set up for Hayward, Jason Hayward. Pitching coach is going to come out to talk to Rodon, and here's the pitch to Hayward, and that's going to be a 51, a 13 strike 3. And that is strikeout 4, 5, 6, number 6 for our boy Rodon. So no runs, 1 hit, 2 left, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. That was close. All right, a 51 when somebody else could have been hit, but we left it in there. All right. Here's Volpe. And it's going to be a 41, which is a bounce to the short. Easy play for Mookie Betts. He can play second base, center field, right field. Soto now is one out. Soto with a 13. That's ball 4. So Yanks, that's his second walk of the day. So Yanks have a base runner with the always dangerous Aaron Judge. All rise, 45, and that's going to be, Stone is a blank, so that is going to be a walk. That is going to be a walk. Rodon is a lefty. I got a lot of lefties batting in there, including Hayward. Don't know why I didn't change that. But it doesn't matter. All right, so not that APBA Basic takes that into consideration, but I just like to play it. Bring in my right-handed batters and so on, but it is what it is. Okay. First and second now with Rizzo coming up. Rizzo doesn't do very much. Here's the pitch to Rizzo, a 62 and a 41 with runners on first and second on a one column here defense, which is a triple play, but there's already 1 out, so it's going to be line drive 4, and they get the runner at second base. 4-4 double play, and that ends the Yankee inning. All right, the Yankees had 2 on with 1 out, but Rizzo lines into a double play on the 41 column, fielding column 1. Here's Gavin Lux with a 56, and that will be a strikeout, number 7 for Rodon. Rodon is trailing 2-1, although pitching extremely well. Here's Rojas. Rojas with a 43, and that's tapped right back to the mound. That's another tapper back to the mound. How many has Rodon gotten? And Paez with a 22, and that's line base hit to center field. Played on a hop by Judge. Judge gets it into Volpe. So Paez with 2 out. He's on at first. Here's Mookie Betts, the pitch. And a 32 will be bounced to second base. And Torres over to first, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Giancarlo Stanton with a 41, and that's bounced to short up the middle. Getting there is Betts for out number 1. Alex Verdugo is 1 for 2 with a home run with a 24 here. That's a 40. That's a foul ball. Again, the pitch at 26 is bounced to third. Nice play over there by Cabrera for 2 outs. I'm sorry, by Rojas. That's 2 outs. And here's Gleyber Torres with a 43, and that's tapped right back to Stone. 3 up and 3 down. So we're going to start bringing in some relief pitchers. I'm going to try to get Rodon through this inning. We'll see what happens. He's got the heart of the order here. Ohtani, Freeman, and Smith. Although, you know what I'd like to do here? I'm going to bring in Clay Holmes right here. This is the heart of the order. So Clay Holmes is going to come in. So Rodon is out. And Holmes is AYZ. So YZ. All right. So Holmes is in there. He will face Ohtani, righty versus the lefty. Here's the pitch. And it's a 52, not a strikeout, so it's grounded to third. Cabrera, 1 away. Next up is Freeman. And a 65 will be a pop-up in foul territory. That's the catcher. 2 down. And Will Smith, pitch. And that's a 42, which will be a 22 fielding column. And that's going to be a bouncer to the first baseman. Flips to Holmes covering. And that ends the inning 3-1. So no runs, no hits, 3 up and 3 down, what the doctor ordered. Here is Wells, Cabrera, and then the top of the order. The pitch by Stone, 22, and that is going to be tapped right back to the mound. 1 away. Next is Cabrera. It's Waldo Cabrera with 36, and that's popped up. Third base, 2 away. And Anthony Volpe. Yanks trail 2-1. And a 64 will be strike 3. Got him. That is strikeout number 3. And that retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. Top of the 9th. We got a new pitcher for the Yanks. Who's it going to be? Got to be careful because let's see. All right. It's going to be Dennis Santana. Yeah. So Santana's coming in. He is a C pitcher, and he will be facing Teoscar Hernandez. Yes, he will. Let's see. Hold on. What did I do with Teoscar? Here he is. All right, top of 9th. The Yanks want to hold them. They trail by only 1 run, and at 45 will be ball 4. So Teoscar walks. He's 2 for 3 with a walk. And here is going to be, we're going to pinch hit. We should have had Hernandez playing. That was a big mistake today. So let's get Hernandez in there. And Kike Hernandez is his name. Here he is. Nice. So I got 2 Hernandez. Let's see. Here he is. Kike Hernandez will pinch hit and then play right field. Kike. All right. And the pitch, 2015, and that's against a 9. He's a C pitcher. So that's going to be a ground ball to third. Running goes to second into scoring position for Gavin Lux. Pitch to Lux, a 24, strike 3. Big K for Santana. And here's Miguel Rojas. And the 32 will be bounced to second base. Torres up with it, and that retires the side. So 2-1 the score. We are in the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be the heart of the order for the Yankees. Soto, Judge, and Rizzo. And we're going to bring in the closer. And they have a very good closer. Let's see if I could track him down. Hold on a second. All right, it's Evan Phillips who's coming in, and he's going to be an ACX. ACX pitcher. All right, here goes. Juan Soto. Evan Phillips is a righty, by the way. A 51 is an 8, and that's going to be against an 8 pitcher. An 8 is a pop-up to the third baseman, Rojas. 1 away. Here's Aaron Judge, and that's going to be a 26, strike 3, and big strikeout. Gets the big guy with that slider, low and away. And here's Anthony Rizzo. The Yanks are down to their last out, trailed 2-1. Here's the pitch to Rizzo, and Rizzo 25 and 9. That's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. 2 back-to-back Ks of Judge and Rizzo for, what was his name? Evan Phillips. And he picks up a save, a big save. The win goes to Stone, who pitched 8 innings. And the Dodgers, that's 3 up, 3 down in that last inning. The Dodgers win it 2-1. All right, so now the Yankees lead the series 2-1. And we're going to go to game 4. Let's see what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. See you later. Remember, like and subscribe. Take care.